Okay, so the Minnesota Vikings have just taken a grand, big ol' fucking ass whooping on Thursday Night Football in Los Angeles, California against the Los Angeles Chargers. They were the road team here, and they got absolutely annihilated. The game's still going on as I'm recording this video. There's 8 minutes left in this game. Right now it's, 10-34? The game's over. The game is simply put over. There's no way the Vikings have any chance of coming back in this game. And listen, anybody with a brain or scratch that half a brain, they already fucking knew what Carson Wentz was. He's not very good. He's turnover prone. He can't get out the pocket. He can't move. It's like he's running in a pit of fucking molasses when he tries to get out of the pocket, man. And when you have a quarterback that's that statue-like, you have no chance of winning. Because if the rush comes through on any given play, the play's dead. And he refuses to take what's given to him. It's just crazy. It really is. He's holding on to the ball for long. And people are stunned. The line's not good. Let's be honest. The line played very poorly this game, but there was times where he had nice protection from a good pocket, and he didn't pull the trigger, and he took a sack. Or got hit. He took unnecessary hits. And he is a quarterback with one functioning shoulder. Scratch that. One functioning arm. His right arm works. His right arm doesn't work very well because he's not very good at throwing the football forward to his teammates. And that's the fucking bottom line, folks. He's not a very good quarterback. His left shoulder, his left arm he can't move it. It hurts to even move it in any direction. That begs the question, why is Carson Wentz seeing the field for this team? Are they that scared of putting Max Brosmer, rookie out of Minnesota, into the game? Surely Brosmer can't be any worse than Carson Wentz is. And if he's somehow worse than Wentz, then I'll eat my words and say something about it later, maybe in a community post. But regardless of all that nonsense, man, this Vikings team couldn't stop anything. Could not stop a thing on the defensive side of the ball. The Flores defense looked horrible this game. Their offense, their run game is ass. Even with Aaron Jones back and recovered from his injury, they don't run block. The running backs don't hit the holes as they should. And there's no holes to begin with. So why am I blaming the backs? It's not the running back's fault that the line can't block, right? The offense looks very high school. Kevin O'Connell, did not call a good game. O'Connell's a decent coach. He's all right. He's like a guy who, even if he has a bad year this year, you can't blame him. Look at the quarterbacks he's working with. Look at this. Look at this offensive line. It's not very good. There's injuries everywhere. You give him a leash, you give him an excuse because he deserves one, right? It's not like a Stefanski where the guy, his welcome's clearly worn out. And there's no point of keeping him, but he won Coach of the Year. Well, we got shit coaches, there's been shit coaches that have won Coach of the Year before. It's not a fucking new thing, right? They were having a head coach that gets shit canned after a year or two. One Coach of the Year. Like Matt Nagy was a fucking Coach of the Year. Come on, what did he do with Chicago? He did nothing, all right? He was not that good, correct? And what's even crazier to me is the sort of blind loyalty that O'Connell, you can't fault him because he has blind loyalty to Wentz, though. It's not fully on him, but he has to bear some form of responsibility in this situation here. He knows the line sucks. He knows Wentz is terrible. And Wentz is playing hurt every game. And they're not putting Brosmer out there. You have to try new things. You can't just keep trotting this scrub out there every fucking game for your team. Listen, McCarthy in a week or two will get healthy, but do you think it's going to be any different with that porous offensive line and McCarthy just not very good? What do you think is going to happen? You're not going to score a lot of points. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be having offensive explosions with McCarthy at quarterback, but that's not going to happen with Wentz either, right? That's the point I'm trying to sort of get across in today's video. They got humiliated. Their defense, they couldn't stop anything. They could not stop the run game. Kamani Vidal looked like fucking, not even Barry Sanders, he looked like Walter Payton mixed with Adrian Peterson. It was a fucking embarrassment. They had no fucking run defense, and they couldn't stop Herbert from scrambling either. So they had like 300 yards of fucking rushing offense because the rush defense was piss poor. Their linebackers, they don't react off them. They're backing up the whole play. They're not, hit the fucking hole, hit the fucking hole. Hit the fucking hole. What are you fucking backpedaling for? He's running the ball up the middle. Stop running from the play because you're in zone coverage. Hit the fucking hole. It makes me mad watching teams, linebackers, do nothing. I swear, linebackers in the NFL, I swear to God, there's better linebackers in high school than in the NFL. These motherfuckers, I don't care what zone coverage you're playing in. I don't care. When you see the back get the ball out the backfield off the handoff, you get to him. You shoot the gap. You make a play. God damn, man. Is that fucking hard to understand? You don't fucking run away because you're in zone just cuz? You're in a zone coverage? And that's why zone coverage is fine, but there's an inherent fucking problem with it because the way they're teaching it to these fucking linebackers, they're running away. Oh, man. It's the same thing with QB scrambles. It's like the linebacker is indecisive. Choose a fucking option. You can't just fucking jitter your feet everywhere. Fucking move. You're in the same fucking yard radius, not making a decision. Either stick to coverage or shoot out to the quarterback to make a play on the quarterback. Choose one. You'll see if you're wrong later. Make a decision. Try to make a play. Usually you should be rushing at the quarterback. But still, oh my God, I mean, I'm just incensed with how stupid linebackers are they suck. Linebackers in the NFL suck. There's like 3 ones that are really good. Regardless, and one of them's hurt. One of them's out for the fucking year, Fred Warner. So, yeah. Their defense sucked. Their linebackers were horrible. They couldn't stop the run. They didn't cover anybody. Once again, they had no offense, but they made up for it by playing no defense whatsoever. So, 2 sides to the coin, more like the shit coin, because, I mean, that's just what it is, folks. They were shit on both sides of the ball. The coaching was non-existent. O'Connell looked disinterested in coaching this game to begin with. You can tell once they went down by 2 scores, the game was over. There's no point of watching the game because at that point it had already been decided the Chargers were going to win the football game. Carson Wentz is ass. I mean, once again, I don't need to keep saying it. He's ginger Zach Wilson. Once again, Wilson's a younger player, but still, he is erratic. His decision-making is poor. His accuracy is horrifyingly bad under duress. He can't handle pressure. He can't get out the pocket. He can't move. At least with Wilson, he has mobility. With Wentz, he cannot get out the pocket to save his fucking life. Once again, it's a travesty that he is still in the NFL. I made a video on him years back, like describing why he sucks. He can't play under pressure, so that means you can't play in the National Football League. It was always one of his biggest knocks, and that's why his career is just in the mud right now. And Max Brosmer can't be worse. McCarthy will start next week. They'll lose by 30 points and score 12, and McCarthy will turn it over 4 times. I mean, like, come on, this season's over, right? I mean, unless McCarthy magically becomes an amazing quarterback, which that doesn't just happen, right? There's outliers to that, right? But McCarthy doesn't seem like a guy that has the talent to sort of to overcome, you know, what's happening with this Vikings team, right? The poor line, you know, the defense being sporadic, all of this stuff, and him not being very good. How the fuck is he going to randomly become a top quarterback? I don't see it happening. Everyone knows Wentz sucks. The coaching's just all over the place. Flores, well, I think he's a head coaching candidate. I think he should be head coach. He did not call a great game. And their linebackers, I would release everyone. I would get guys who are rejects from like the XFL. Because there's no way those rejects from the fucking spring league, from a high school league, are any worse than these guys. They refuse to make plays. Fucking jitter feet. It's crazy, man. Like, come on. It's pathetic. Shoot the gap or make a decision. Do something. Yeah, I mean, this video is over. By the way, I have recently started a new Discord server. The link to the server will be in the description. It will probably also be in the pinned comment. There'll be a link on the screen right now to the server. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth.